They gotta take it out.
If they see something around my heart, do they gotta take it out?
Take your heart out?
We're talking
Take
about like
the stuff
fluid
that they
or...
see out.
Oh, yeah.
It takes about 15, maybe 20 minutes at the most, okay?
Ray J just got rushed to the hospital in Vegas. The singer and reality star is fighting pneumonia and experiencing serious heart complications right now.
Ray J was admitted to a Las Vegas hospital last night with a severe case of pneumonia and heart pains. A source close to Ray says he remains in the hospital where he has received x-rays and an echocardiogram.
On January 7, 2026, Ray J was admitted to a Las Vegas hospital after experiencing severe chest pains and breathing difficulties. This is the same man who's been all over your screens for years, and now he's fighting a serious health battle.
Medical staff admitted the R&B singer overnight due to the seriousness of his condition. He remains under medical care as doctors continue to monitor his health. Sources speaking to TMZ said the situation required immediate attention.
This situation involves Ray J, who's been in the headlines more times than we can count. The medical emergency happened suddenly. According to multiple sources, including TMZ and Page 6, he was experiencing severe symptoms that required immediate medical attention. But now, doctors are working to stabilize him while his family and friends are on high alert. This goes way deeper than what you saw on social media. From the moment Ray J started feeling sick to the emergency hospital admission just hours ago, this story has developments that caught everyone off guard. Here's what actually went down. Let me break down what happened, the medical situation, and what this means for someone who can't seem to stay out of the news.
Some really scary moments for Ray J in a hospital in Florida, in a COVID ward, even though he does not have COVID, but he is battling a very, very serious case of pneumonia.
He sounded terrible. I have to say, he sounded just terrible. He was having trouble breathing. He was having trouble speaking. He only spoke for a couple of minutes. But he said that 4 days ago, he had clearly had pneumonia. He came in there and they just immediately said, got to put you in the COVID ward. And he thought, oh my God. He said, I'm dead.
But here's the thing that makes this even more concerning. This isn't the first time Ray J's ended up in a hospital bed fighting respiratory issues. According to reports from TMZ and other outlets, Ray J dealt with serious health problems before.
Ray J, who is 40, explained that because of the explosion with the pandemic in Florida, the medical wing he was admitted to is the CV wing, which has implemented strict protocols that currently stops family and friends from visiting him.
He was hospitalized with pneumonia in the past, and sources indicated he also battled COVID complications that affected his lungs and breathing. The fact that he's back in the hospital now with pneumonia again raises questions about whether his respiratory system fully recovered from those previous infections.
I thought it was over, he told TMZ, and then he started praying and knew God is good, so I just kept praying. Sources told the outlet at the time that the musician thought his busy schedule and constant travel were culprits in the illness, and noted that he realized he needs to take care of his health following the scare.
Medical experts say that once your lungs are damaged by severe infections, you're more vulnerable to future respiratory problems. Your lung tissue doesn't always heal back to 100%, especially if you don't give your body proper time to recover. According to sources close to Ray J, speaking to entertainment outlets after his previous hospitalizations, doctors warned him about taking it easy and letting his body heal completely. But taking extended time off isn't realistic when you're running businesses, maintaining entertainment ventures, and trying to stay relevant in an industry that moves fast. The pattern of repeat hospitalizations for similar issues suggests Ray J might not have fully addressed whatever's making him vulnerable to these infections. Whether it's lifestyle factors, underlying health conditions, or just pushing himself too hard before recovering, something's causing his body to break down repeatedly. That brings us to what happened this week. On Tuesday, January 7th, 2026, Ray J was in Las Vegas when he started experiencing severe symptoms.
They gotta take it out.
If they see something around my heart, do they gotta take it out?
Take your heart out?
We're talking
Take
about like
the stuff
fluid
that they
or...
see out.
Oh, yeah.
According to TMZ, who broke the story early, Ray J began having serious chest pains and difficulty breathing. The symptoms escalated quickly enough that people around him knew this wasn't something to ignore. Las Vegas is where Ray J has maintained a strong presence for years, doing club appearances, business meetings, and entertainment ventures. It's also a city where people push themselves hard, staying up late, working constantly, and maintaining intense schedules. The environment isn't exactly conducive to rest and recovery when you're already run down. According to page 6 in the Mirror, Ray J was rushed to a Las Vegas hospital where doctors immediately began running tests. The initial assessment revealed pneumonia, a serious lung infection that affects breathing and can become life-threatening if not treated properly. But that wasn't all. Medical staff also detected issues with his heart, raising additional concerns about his condition. The timing of this medical emergency is significant. Early January means Ray J was probably pushing hard to start the new year with momentum. Business goals, new projects, appearances booked. The hustle never stops for someone like him. But your body doesn't care about your schedule. When it breaks down, it breaks down. What's particularly concerning is the combination of pneumonia and heart complications. According to medical sources cited by TMZ and other outlets, pneumonia puts stress on the entire body, including the heart. When you can't breathe properly, your heart has to work harder to pump oxygenated blood throughout your body. For someone experiencing both simultaneously, the situation becomes exponentially more serious. According to the reports from TMZ, doctors are treating Ray J for severe pneumonia and monitoring his heart closely. The Daily Mail reported that this isn't actually Ray J's first hospitalization. Sources indicated he had been dealing with health issues before, though the specifics of those previous incidents weren't fully disclosed. The severity of pneumonia can't be understated. It's an infection that fills your lungs with fluid, making it difficult or impossible to get enough oxygen. Symptoms include chest pain, difficulty breathing, fever, and exhaustion. In severe cases, hospitalization is necessary because patients need supplemental oxygen, IV antibiotics, and constant monitoring. Left untreated, pneumonia can lead to respiratory failure and other life-threatening complications. The heart complications add another layer of danger. When Ray J started experiencing chest pains alongside the breathing difficulties, medical professionals had to rule out cardiac events while simultaneously treating the pneumonia. According to the Jasmine brand, the medical team is running comprehensive tests to understand exactly what's happening with his heart. What's interesting is how quickly this situation escalated. According to the timeline pieced together by multiple outlets, Ray J went from feeling sick to being hospitalized within hours. That rapid progression suggests the symptoms were severe enough that waiting wasn't an option. When you're struggling to breathe and experiencing chest pains, you don't mess around. The hospital staff's immediate response included administering oxygen to help Ray J breathe, starting IV antibiotics to fight the pneumonia infection, and running cardiac tests to assess his heart function. Complex reported that doctors are taking this very seriously, given the combination of symptoms and Ray J's overall condition. The entertainment community started responding as soon as the news broke. Twitter and Instagram immediately lit up with reactions from fans, fellow entertainers, and industry figures. Within hours of TMZ breaking the story, thousands of people were posting prayers and well wishes. The phrase "prayers up" started trending as people expressed concern for Ray J's health. Princess Love, Ray J's wife, hasn't made a public statement yet, according to reports as of January 7th. The couple has had their share of public ups and downs documented on reality TV. But in moments like this, family comes first. Sources close to the situation, according to the Jasmine brand, say Princess is aware of the hospitalization and concerned about his condition. Brandy, Ray J's sister, has also remained publicly silent as of this reporting. Given their close relationship and her own high profile in entertainment, her lack of public statement likely means she's dealing with this privately. When your family member is hospitalized with serious health issues, social media posts aren't always the priority. The entertainment industry's response has been consistent. Fellow reality TV stars, musicians, and business partners have been posting messages of support. According to coverage from multiple outlets, the sentiment across the board is concern and hope for a full recovery. But here's where it gets interesting. The news broke on a Tuesday afternoon, prime time for social media engagement. Within the first hour, according to social media tracking mentioned by outlets covering the story, posts about Ray J's hospitalization were getting hundreds of thousands of engagements. The story spread fast because Ray J is someone multiple generations recognize. But that's not even the craziest part. This hospitalization comes at a time when Ray J and Princess Love's relationship has been rocky, to put it lightly. If you've been following their story, you know these two have had public blowouts that played out across reality TV and social media for years. Back in 2019, the situation between them hit a breaking point. According to reports from TMZ and other outlets at the time, Ray J and Princess had a major confrontation while they were in Las Vegas. Princess was pregnant with their second child, and things got so heated that she claimed Ray J left her stranded. The incident made headlines everywhere because Princess took to Instagram, posting emotional messages about being abandoned in Vegas while pregnant. Ray J responded publicly, denying some of the claims and trying to explain his side. But the damage was done. The public saw a couple in crisis, airing everything out for millions to watch. Princess eventually filed for separation. According to court documents reported by multiple outlets, she cited irreconcilable differences and was seeking custody of their children. The back and forth between them became a storyline on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Fans watched as they tried therapy, had emotional conversations, and struggled to figure out if they could make it work. At various points, it seemed like they were done for good. Princess would post cryptic messages on Instagram about moving on and being strong as a single mother. Ray J would respond with his own posts about family and trying to do right. Then they'd be seen together again, sparking rumors of reconciliation. The cycle repeated multiple times. According to sources close to them, speaking to outlets like the Jasmine Brand and Hollywood Unlocked, the issues between them ran deep. Trust problems, communication breakdowns, lifestyle differences, all of it compounded over years. In 2020, Princess officially filed for separation. The paperwork was public record, covered extensively by Entertainment News. She was asking for primary custody of their daughter Melody and their son Epic. The filing detailed disagreements about parenting, finances, and their future together. Ray J initially fought the separation, according to reports, wanting to work things out. But then something shifted. By late 2020 and into 2021, they started appearing together again. Social media posts showed them spending time as a family. Sources indicated they were working on their relationship privately, away from cameras and public scrutiny. The separation paperwork was still technically active, but they seemed to be in a better place. Fast forward to recent times, and the relationship status remained complicated. They never officially finalized anything legally, leaving them in this gray area of separated but still connected through their kids and occasional public appearances together. According to coverage from various outlets through 2024 and into 2025, Ray J and Princess were co-parenting but keeping their personal relationship status private. Now here's where Ray J's current hospitalization gets complicated in relation to all this history with Princess. When someone ends up in the hospital with serious health issues, past relationship drama tends to fade into the background. According to sources speaking to the Jasmine Brand, Princess is aware of Ray J's condition and concerned, despite whatever issues they've had. The question everyone's asking is whether this medical emergency will bring them closer together or if they'll continue maintaining distance while co-parenting. Health scares have a way of putting relationship problems into perspective. When someone's fighting pneumonia and heart complications in a hospital bed, previous arguments about being left in Vegas or filing separation papers don't seem as important. What makes this particularly significant is that Ray J and Princess have kids together. Melody and Epic need both parents, and seeing their father hospitalized affects them regardless of what's happening between the adults. According to sources, Princess is focused on the kids and making sure they're okay during this scary time. The entertainment community has watched Ray J and Princess's relationship drama play out for years. From the highs of their wedding and having kids to the lows of public fights and separation filings, it's been a roller coaster documented across multiple platforms. Now with Ray J's health crisis, everyone's wondering if this becomes a turning point or just another chapter in their complicated story. But here's what most people missed in all the headlines about his hospitalization. Getting hospitalized with severe pneumonia and heart complications at 45 years old raises serious questions. The constant travel, late nights, and stress all take a physical toll. The pneumonia diagnosis suggests Ray J's immune system was compromised. The fact that it progressed to the point of requiring emergency medical care indicates his body was already in a weakened state. The heart complications are what make this particularly concerning. The heart and lungs work together as a system. When one is compromised, it affects the other. The Vegas lifestyle probably didn't help. Club appearances, casino events, parties, combine late nights with business stress and travel exhaustion, and you create conditions for serious health problems. Here's where it gets really serious. Severe pneumonia requiring hospitalization isn't something to take lightly. According to medical experts cited by various outlets, when pneumonia gets bad enough that you need emergency admission, you're looking at a multi-day hospital stay minimum. The antibiotics need time to work, usually 48 to 72 hours before doctors see significant improvement. Ray J's treatment protocol likely includes IV antibiotics, administered around the clock. These are stronger than anything you'd take at home in pill form. The medical team needs to hit the infection hard and fast before it spreads or causes more complications. According to the Jasmine Brand sources, doctors are monitoring his oxygen levels constantly because pneumonia's biggest danger is preventing your lungs from getting enough oxygen to your blood. The supplemental oxygen Ray J's receiving comes through either nasal tubes or a mask, depending on how severe his breathing difficulties are. Medical professionals measure oxygen saturation levels using a device on your finger. Normal levels are 95 to 100%. When pneumonia hits hard, those levels can drop into the 80s 80s or lower, which is dangerous. The medical team needs to keep Ray J's levels stable while the antibiotics fight the infection. But the heart complications add a whole other dimension to his treatment. According to medical sources, pneumonia puts enormous stress on your cardiovascular system. Your heart has to work overtime trying to pump oxygenated blood throughout your body when your lungs aren't functioning properly. For someone who might have underlying heart issues, this stress can trigger cardiac events. The cardiac monitoring Ray J's under means he's got electrodes attached to his chest, tracking every heartbeat. Doctors are watching for arrhythmias, irregular heart rates, or signs that his heart is struggling under the increased workload. According to TMZ's reporting, the medical team is taking the heart complications very seriously, running comprehensive tests to rule out any immediate cardiac danger. Blood work is another critical component. Doctors are drawing blood multiple times per day to check infection markers, oxygen levels, and overall organ function. The results tell them if the antibiotics are working and if any other organs are being affected by the infection. Pneumonia can cause complications beyond just the lungs if left unchecked. According to medical experts who've spoken about similar cases in entertainment news coverage, the recovery timeline for someone in Ray J's condition is measured in weeks, not days. Even after he leaves the hospital, he'll need rest and limited activity for potentially a month or more. The body needs time to heal from an infection this severe, and pushing too hard too soon can cause relapse or additional complications. The financial aspect of this hospitalization can't be ignored either. Hospital stays for severe pneumonia with cardiac complications run into tens of thousands of dollars, easily reaching six figures depending on how long treatment continues. Even with good insurance, there are copays, deductibles, and out-of-pocket maximums. The medical bills from something like this can be substantial. What's particularly challenging about Ray J's situation is that he can't just pause everything in his life. Business ventures need attention. Scheduled appearances create obligations. Content creation for social media generates income. But none of that matters if you're too sick to get out of a hospital bed. The financial pressure to get back to work conflicts with the medical reality that recovery takes time. According to sources speaking to entertainment outlets, Ray J's team is handling business matters while he's hospitalized. Partners and managers are stepping in to keep things moving, but there's only so much they can do without him being actively involved. Decisions get delayed, opportunities might be missed, and revenue streams that depend on his personal presence get interrupted. The psychological impact of being hospitalized with serious health issues also factors in. According to medical professionals, patients with severe pneumonia often experience anxiety and fear, especially when combined with heart complications. You're connected to monitors, getting stuck with needles constantly, struggling to breathe comfortably. It's traumatic, even when you know the doctors are helping you. For someone like Ray J, who's used to being active, making moves, and controlling his schedule, being stuck in a hospital bed dependent on medical staff has to be frustrating. The loss of autonomy and independence, even temporarily, affects mental health on top of physical health challenges. So that's where we're at with this whole situation. As of January 8th, 2026, Ray J remains hospitalized in Las Vegas. Doctors are treating him for severe pneumonia while monitoring his heart complications. According to TMZ and other outlets, he's receiving IV antibiotics, supplemental oxygen, and constant medical supervision. The medical team is watching his vitals closely to ensure the infection doesn't worsen and his heart remains stable. The hospital stay duration hasn't been announced yet. With pneumonia this severe, patients typically remain hospitalized for several days minimum, potentially longer depending on how they respond to treatment. Ray J's doctors will need to see significant improvement in his breathing, oxygen levels, and overall condition before considering discharge. Princess Love and Ray J's family are reportedly aware of the situation and dealing with it privately. As of this reporting, there have been no public statements from immediate family members. In situations like this, families often wait until they have clear information before making announcements. The entertainment industry continues watching closely. According to social media tracking, the outpouring of support has been genuine and widespread. Keep your eyes on several things moving forward. First, updates on Ray J's condition. TMZ and other entertainment outlets will likely provide information as it becomes available from sources close to the situation. Medical updates in cases like this come when there's significant change, either improvement or complications. Second, watch how this affects Ray J's business ventures and scheduled appearances. Any scheduled club appearances, media interviews, or reality TV filming will need to be postponed or canceled. Third, the long-term impact on Ray J's health and career decisions. Sometimes medical scares lead to major lifestyle changes. Will this be a wake-up call that forces Ray J to slow down? Or will he bounce back and resume the same intense schedule? That's something only time time will tell. The bigger picture here shows how the entertainment industry's demands can take serious tolls on physical health. The expectation of constant availability, endless hustle, and never showing weakness creates environments where people ignore their bodies until something breaks. Ray J's situation is a reminder that success and money don't protect you from health consequences. This also highlights the importance of recognizing warning signs. According to reports, this isn't Ray J's first hospitalization. Previous health issues might have been signals that something needed to change. For Ray J, the road ahead focuses on recovery. Severe pneumonia requires rest, medication, and time. The heart complications add complexity that requires ongoing monitoring even after the pneumonia clears. What makes this particularly concerning is how quickly severe pneumonia can become life-threatening if not properly treated. The combination with heart complications means doctors are dealing with multiple serious issues simultaneously. Ray J's medical team has to balance treating the infection while ensuring his heart remains stable under the stress. The hip-hop and entertainment community has seen too many health scares over the years. From heart attacks to exhaustion-related hospitalizations, the pattern repeats. Entertainers push themselves beyond reasonable limits because the industry rewards that behavior. For fans and followers who've watched Ray J's career span decades, this news hit hard. Seeing someone that active and that successful, hospitalized with serious health issues, reminds everyone that health problems don't discriminate. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think about Ray J's hospitalization? How serious do you think this medical situation is? Should entertainers be more open about health struggles to reduce the stigma around slowing down? How do you think this will affect Ray J's approach to business and entertainment moving forward? And what about the situation with Princess Love? Do you think this brings them back together or keeps them separated? Drop all your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one, and I want to know where you stand on this. If this breakdown gave you the full story on Ray J's hospitalization and kept it real from start to finish, do me a favor and smash that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell too so you don't miss any updates on this situation as it develops. Trust me, there's going to be more to this story, and you'll want to be here when the next chapter drops. Share this video with anyone who's been following Ray J's career or anyone who needs to understand what really went down. The more people who know the full story, the better the conversations we can have about health in the entertainment industry. And if you want to see more deep dives like this on major entertainment stories, let me know in the comments what situations you want me to break down next. I'm here to give you the facts without the fluff, and your support keeps this going. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.